Okay. I've been an external consultant and not just working for myself, but when I worked with those firms, they would teach us discovery questions to ask prospective clients. And the one question they always would they say, you got to ask this question and ask them what keeps them up at night. And I used to hate that question because nothing keeps me up at night. I sleep like a baby. I'm lucky. So, but I recently heard what gets you out of bed in the morning. And I think that that is a better question because it says, I want to go do whatever it is I'm going to do today. So what gets you out of bed in the morning?
I'm trying to change the world. So that's the first thing. So that's quite a big ask, I know, but give me a long enough lever and all that, and I can move the world. On a micro level, usually each day I go to bed with a problem to solve, with a form, a creativity exercise to do. And I think the best way to do any creativity exercise is horizontal, because that way you just let your brain run and you wake up with the idea. Maybe it takes 2 nights, but generally speaking, that's it. So I'm looking forward to waking up, which is why I was up at 4:15 this morning. I was looking forward to waking up so I can find out what the idea is. Now, I don't know. I think most people dream solutions. Is that right? I don't know. I haven't asked most people, but I think if they do try to do that, then it works.
All right. So you've already said that sort of money isn't the answer. You get the quick dopamine hit of the raise, but then now what? So what would you say is one thing that people should do as quickly as possible if they manage other people? What advice would that be?
Talk to everybody. So get off your chair, get off from behind your desk, go around, and you need to know everybody. So direct reports. I don't expect a CEO of a 30,000 employee company to know everybody. That's just not going to happen. But you should certainly know his or her direct reports. And at each level, each manager, leader, whatever you want to call it, needs to know enough about their people. So they need to know their family situation, they need to know the name of the dog, probably, or that sort of thing, so that they can have a conversation. And that's not a half an hour conversation. That's the kind of walking into the office type conversation. How's the dog today, Bill? That sort of thing. And it's knowing that. It's making people feel that they belong, that they're part of something, part of a family, really. I wrote a long time ago about part of a tribe. And I know other people who write much better than me have come along and used that model, but I wrote a long time ago about that tribe, part of a tribe. So it's a group of people who are together, and you need to care for the other people because, for example, the person that's looked after the pig for 25 years, well, the pigs for 25 years, might be having a bad spell, might not be too well. So you need to know about that. You need to notice they're not performing very well, that all of a sudden there's no pork to go around the village, and be aware and solve the problem. What you don't do is sack the pig keeper after 25 years loyal service. You look after them.